Hello Cancer and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. It will be from the 31st of July to the 6th of August 2023 for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So I'm going to pull you an oracle and then angel card and then we'll go into the tarot. So what do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you. Well, 3 cards have fallen out, but let's go with it. So we have vulnerability. We have listening. And we have magic, magician energy. All right, Cancer, I'm going to pull you an angel card. Let's see what message we get for you. Message for our lovely Cancerians. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Cancer for the week. So I've got new love. It can also be self-love, this card too, for me as a reader. But we do have Cupid's arrows on there. You can see Cupid as a picture. All right, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides, for the week. Message for Cancer for the week. Well, we do have the Queen of Hearts. We have, which is Gemini Cancer for me as a reading. Queen of Cups is Gemini Cancer in the minor arcana. Male or female in a general reading. It can also be someone connected to your heart in some way, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, or the energy of the card. We can all manifest as core cards. We have the Fool, the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles. So we have the King of Cups now. So King and Queen of Cups, male or female in either card, given it's a general reading. But this feels like a relationship. Six of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And we have the Page of Cups. Let's pull a card for this Queen of Cups. I feel that you're being asked this week, there's vulnerability here, but do you want to take a chance on somebody? Do I take a chance on this person? Let's see what we have for Cancer. We have the 5 of Cups. So The 5 of Cups, Cancer, can be somebody who can represent something that might have been lost. It can represent maybe something ended and you're going through a process where you're getting over it. But all is not lost in this situation. It can represent that there is still things to be positive about, things that are positive around you to connect to move on from what was to what will be in a positive way. But it can sometimes be a process here. So this feels like it's either something ended and you've been going through a process to open up to something else come to terms with whatever was gone, whatever ended, or whatever was lost. This can also be a card of regret and hoping all is not lost in this situation to make amends. So this new love either represents that you've been moving on from a relationship that ended, or again, this can also be linked with grief, and wondering if you're ready to open up to new love. For others of you, this can represent your looking or really trusting your heart in terms of if someone is coming to you saying that they regret what they did, how either something potentially ended between you, or they regret their actions in a relationship and they're hoping that all is not lost to make amends. So however that manifests for you, there is a message here that all is not lost in this situation, but you need to trust your heart. This is about choosing from the heart with the Queen of Cups energy, and very intuitive as well. Because we have the Fool and the King of Cups now, in a new relationship, this person would be the person for the Queen of Cups. So this can represent a new connection that you might even feel instantly bonded with if this person is someone new that you're connecting to, or seeing in a new light in terms of love, romance, relationships, a potential new relationship. The King of Cups offers love. So there's a scenario here, Cancer, where you're thinking, do I just take a chance on this person? What they're offering, do I just go for it? Do I, just overcome my kind of like fear, doubt, insecurities, my vulnerability, and embrace my vulnerability, but not place limitations on just going for it in terms of new love now? This is about overcoming your own boundaries, your own limitations, and also, am I ready in terms of moving on from what was to this new relationship? It feels like it's going to require some kind of leap of faith. And like I said, the other thread was, if somebody has been regretful about whatever happened between you, it feels like a leap of faith in that area. They're wanting to reconcile with you, build back up in some way. And this would be the energy here of sometimes if you still feel that all is not lost in this situation, then it requires a leap of faith. Because magic is here in the reading, and really the magic energy is about the opportunity to turn something negative to positive, ideas into reality-based metals of gold. So the transformation, or how something happens here this week, is in your hands. You need to trust your heart, you need to trust your intuition, and that's what you're being told here. Six of Pentacles is someone who's reaching out, offering you something of value. Now this can be very positive in terms of current relationships, understanding that this person, what they're offering to put the time and energy into the relationship to bring things back into balance. And similarly, the Six of Pentacles, for me, in terms of new love, it can actually be somebody who might be reaching out, offering you something of value. An opportunity to move on from this kind of imbalanced energy to embrace that sense of new harmony in a new relationship of some kind. So however that manifests for you. The Chariot, overcoming challenges, difficulties. Again, if there has been some issue with the current person, this is the card of Cancer. It's what you do well. Understanding how to really trust your heart, trust your intuition, and a sense of triumph over challenges available to you. This feels though the opportunity to overcome obstacles and difficulties and whatever this was in a current relationship, but it's going to require some kind of perseverance. It's going to require some kind of work. And this is the energy of, I'm prepared to put the work in, I'm prepared to do what it takes to bring that sense of balance and harmony back into between us. The Chariot, again, if someone is reaching out, offering you something of value, is really about Cancer saying to you, if you don't feel you're ready, Again, the Chariot and the Fool can actually be about overcoming our own blocks, our own barriers, our own boundaries, so to speak, and just doing it anyway. So this can also be about an internal victory of going for something and moving forward on something, even though you might feel vulnerable, even though there is that sense of, I'm not sure I'm ready for this, but I'm going to go for it either way. This can be the energy here. Because the High Priestess, trusting your intuition. Now, the Three of Pentacles for me as a reader can be very good in terms of the opportunity to build the foundations of something very solid and stable. It can even be sometimes with even people in your atmosphere, could be current friendships as well that may well be around you, an opportunity to build something solid and stable in terms of new love. And it's also very good as a rebuild energy in existing relationships too. So again, this is really about really thinking less and feeling more and trusting your heart. The High Priestess is a highly intuitive energy, and that's why you're being told to listen. Listen to your intuition and listen to your instincts. Because the Page of Cups is that message from the heart. Sometimes very flirty, very light-hearted in new relationships. It can talk about that kind of sense of instant attraction, instant connection with somebody, which you would likely be the case. Queen of Cups and King of Cups will be instantly connected with each other. So this can be the energy here where you may feel that powerful connection with a person, but you're not sure whether you're ready because you're still getting over something from the past. This is an energy also, like I said, in terms of existing relationships, of a message from the heart to renew a relationship. And it's all about trusting your heart and listening to that intuitive voice within you, which the Queen of Cups does both. She is very, very good in terms of emotions and being in touch with her emotions, but not being dominated by them, very balanced energy. And similarly, this can also be being very highly intuitive as well. The Queen of Cups is both. So this is what I'm seeing here. You seem to have some kind of choice in whether you go for something fully understanding that there is also that kind of inner voice that might well be telling you not to. This is the energy. And that sometimes is fear, that's sometimes past history, that's sometimes not wanting to expose yourself to be vulnerable again. If it's a current relationship, with the Three of Pentacles especially here, it might well be you go at your own pace, you set the pace, you say how you're going to move forward. You don't go any faster in this relationship than what you are comfortable with, and there may well be some kind of ground rules or conditions with that. Similarly, in terms of love, romance, relationships, the same thing, one step at a time. So that's what I'm seeing for you. The opportunity for that anyway. I mean, obviously you decide. But I'm definitely getting this sense of, like I said at the beginning, I mean, I don't always go into detail about the pictures, but I did mention that Cupid's arrow. So it feels that point in time where there's a sense of new or renewed love and potential of that. But it's about overcoming some kind of challenge or difficulty in the process of that, either internally or externally, to go for it. But you have the magic. I have inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. It's a fun energy, inner child energy. It's allowing yourself to have fun. Not just in terms of love, romance either. I mean, this can be an energy of just go and pamper yourself. Go and do something silly. Give yourself permission to take a little break. Go to the place that you like visiting. Go and indulge in some hobby. I mean, whatever the scenario is, this is just go and allow yourself to have a little bit of fun. Now, this is I saw the bottom of the deck actually, so I'm going to say it. And when we were talking about we can sometimes, place restrictions on ourselves through fear, through past history, whatever the scenario is. This is always really interesting when this card comes out in this type of reading, because this go outside for me can also be about going outside some kind of comfort zone or some kind of, like I said, limitation that we sometimes place on ourselves. So I feel that this is quite a key message for you. We have, it's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Also, that might well be, go and have a little break, get refreshed, get rejuvenated, connect to nature in some way. That's what I have for you for the week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.